It's time. Whiskey Wednesday, the 13th of March. Hopefully I'll get this one out today, but I won't guarantee it. So, welcome everybody to the channel. I've got a brand new bottle. How lovely. Freshly out of the box. Aberfeldy, 12-year-old. I love the colour of this. It's just got a beautiful, beautiful colour. So, how you all doing? Middle of the week again. It's absolutely flying by. Flying by. And I'm going to open this one traditionally with the beautiful sound. Oh, that was useless. Come on. Let's do it again. That sounded a bit better. Cheers. We've got the traditional, excuse me, the very traditional whiskey glass from Shiny Precious Metals, which is wonderful. Standing on APM's, nice little mat he sent me quite a while ago. That's really cool. So cheers, Shiny Precious Metals, with my 365 wonderful massive ice cube, which is super cool. So cheers everybody. So as normal, the actual package, my backdrop seems to be growing. I might have to make some more space in it, but we just go around it as we always do. We've got this end of the table, we have Cobra Stacker, and as we come across Daft Precious Metals, poker chips, I have Cider Sandman's lovely coin pouch, which I'm going to put one of my pocket pieces in and use that. My sticker ball's getting bigger. I've got the Stack Collector up there now, and Daft Precious Metals, he's up there. Obviously CY Sterling, 365, Addicted to Precious Metals, Cobra Stacker, and Stephen, which is super cool. Obviously Jim's Prezi over the back there, all the way from Australia. Don't know what sort of accent that was. Camel Finance in the back there, obviously Stack Collector and a Stack Collector poker chip, which is super cool. APM, Addicted Precious Metals, Stephen Channel Rounds, which is stunning. Stacker Social, new Stacker Social, that's it. I haven't even had a whiskey, well I've had a sip. Stacker Social, poker chip, and 365 corner being overshadowed by Max. Obviously Camel Finance there. So yeah, this is really growing. This backdrop is really growing massively, which is really cool, and I'm a very lucky boy. A very lucky boy indeed. Without a doubt, it wouldn't be the same with you. Everyone knows I'm crazy on flipping silver. I am crazy on it. Definitely need to go to silver rehab. Gold as well. Everyone knows my channel. I'm into my gold this year especially, and I'm into Bitcoin quite a bit, to be fair. And my latest silver purchase, look at this. This is so cool. Cobra got me this, Cobra Stacker. He said, I saw this and I just thought you will need this, and it is so cool. So cool. Love it. Absolutely love it. And it's a coin. It's got a lovely bit of detail. But I go through that coin at some point in a little bit more detail, and comes in a lovely box. called the Bitcoin Rocket, which is pretty cool. Pretty low mintage, 5,000 pieces. Yeah, something different and very apt to me and my investment journey. So let's put that back. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. What's been going on? God, there's so much going on, it's crazy. One of the first things I want to do, because I've had so many flipping messages, and I really haven't got around to replying to them, but I just want to quickly go through, mention some names really, of people that contribute by liking, sharing, commenting on my channel, and I do appreciate it. It's absolutely brilliant. I've had quite a few new subscribers recently. We'll talk about that in a little while. But I'm just going to go back a little way. And then I'm really sorry if I miss some people. I was certainly not going to do it on purpose. Right, let's pick 3 weeks ago. Well, obviously Jim Wen. Thanks, Jim. Thanks for your comments as always. Serpent Silver. Thank you very much. You comment on my channel. Nice Coins Numismatica. Thank you very much. Camel Finance, always. Thank you very much. Serpent Silver, I mentioned him. I might repeat a couple because I will forget. Stat Collector, constantly supporting my channel. Can't thank you enough, mate. Brilliant. Daft Precious Metals, thank you very much. Constantly supporting. And as you saw from my video earlier on today, yeah, sent me a very something I was not expecting. Very generous, very kind, extremely kind. Thank you. Davis. Oh crikey! Some of these names I just totally annihilate. But Davis Steved. I think that's David. Davis Steve, could be Steve Davis. Well, it could be Steve Davis, the Steve Davis I know. Quite possibly. New subscriber, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy the content. CY Sterling, thank you very much, sir, for all the input you give me on my channel. 3 days, three days of silver. 3 days of silver. Wow. And this is without any whiskey inside me. 365 days of silver. Thank you, sir. Constantly, always commenting, supporting. It's just fantastic. Stephen, thank you so much. A very loyal supporter of my channel. I really do appreciate that, sir. Let me pick up a few more. I've got a new subscriber, Mellow Stacks. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy. Neuromancer 9K, new subscriber. Thank you very much. William Gypsum, new subscriber. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy the content. Future Investments. Thank you as always for your comments. Kelly Watson commenting on my channel, which is so cool. Addicted to Precious Metals. Always supporting me and what I'm doing. We get on well offline as well, which is really cool. Big Mouse, been around for a long time. Thank you very much constantly for your support, especially my Whiskey Wednesdays and the stuff I do with Camel Finance. New subscriber, Steeler Stacker, welcome matey, welcome to the channel. 365 shouted you out and you came to sub, so thank you both, 365 and you. New subscriber. I can't even read the name because it looks like it's in Japanese. Sorry, but thank you very much, whoever you are, for coming along. and joining in on what we're doing in the UK. Let's keep going. Gold Silver Hunter, thank you very much for your comments. Every Cloud, long time subscriber, long time person that comments on my channel. Yeah, really nice guy. Thank you, dude, for your constant support. It's really cool. Serpent Silver, might have mentioned you already, but thank you. Stephen again, Future Investments again. World Money Wins commented. He comments every now and then, or she. I think it's a he, which is superb. Thank you very much. I think they're from the other side of the pond. Cranky Stacker, thank you very much for your kind comments that you send over every now and then. It's really appreciated. None of this goes unnoticed, which is why every now and then I just like to run through my comment feed. It's really cool. A lot of these we've heard about already. Another new subscriber, Deleetry, Dleeetr. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy the content. Big Mouse again, Jim, Every Cloud. Another new subscriber, Mart. I don't know why it doesn't pick up all new subscribers. I don't know why it gives me notifications of only certain subscribers. Perhaps you can let me know in the comments if you know the answer to that. Another new subscriber, Scott Jewell. Scheduled for termination. What a name that is. That's really cool. Nice comments from him or her. Grant J, thank you very much for subscribing. Andrew Lopez. Chris Clark, another new subscriber. Andrew Lopez was a new subscriber. It's so cool. Cobra Stacker, there's my mate. Gold Tooth Stacker. I'm going to talk about your channel in a second, dude. Thank you very much for your comments recently. Much appreciated. Always, always, always. What else we got? Tridell. Let's get some nice comments off of Tridell. Who's next? Kane Friday. Thank you very much for your comment, especially recently. It's so cool when you get these odd comments every now and then from people that probably do watch your channel, but they don't say much, and then they pop up. And so I'd like to give this little bit of time just in recognition of all these people that comment. It's so cool. After all, it's your channel, really, to be fair. You guys make it. Cider Sandman, thank you very much. A fellow whiskey connoisseur. Shiny Precious Metals. I'm glad to see you're back on the scene, dude, which is really cool. Who else? We got any new ones? I've mentioned all of these. A new subscriber, Resto for Chide. Welcome to the channel, Sorin Vasily. Thank you very much. Come into the channel. It's really cool. Another new subscriber, All-chan. Auchan. A-U-C-H-A-N. So, yeah, new subscriber. Thank you very much for coming and watching what's going on. Hopefully you stay. Which is super cool. Anyone else that I haven't? Scott Silver. It's nice to see you back up on YouTube, mate. It's really cool. I hope you're well. I know you've had a few little things to sort out in your life, so it's good to see you winning everything. And you want to win my giveaway, don't you? Well, a bit ironic if it does go to you, because you seem to win everything else, but we'll see. But anyway, seriously, it's really cool to see you, and thank you for your comments, mate. You definitely add a lot to the comments content on my channel, which is really cool. New subscriber, Andreas Marie. New subscriber, James Larkworthy, sorry. New subscriber, Lucia. New subscriber, Morgan Barr. New subscriber, Fred Maestro. Who we've got, this is a cool name, Vibing with Jadidito. I love that. That's really cool. Thank you for your comments. John Perez, thank you for your comments. Tom Cat, thank you for your comments. Wow, what a shout out. What a shout. Kane Friday, thank you for your comments. Monkey comments, which is really cool. My giveaway got your interest, which is super. It means it's getting out there. Cobra Stack, Kelly Watson. Wow, the list keeps, wow. You can see why I haven't had a lot of time to answer all these wonderful things. So I've taken this opportunity as a good thank you. I think that is it. There isn't anyone else new. Who's this? Basidi Half-Blood. Wow, that's a cool name. Basidi Half-Blood. Thank you very much on the comment that you put on recently. And Kimozabi. That's a great name, isn't it? Brian Smith, comments. Great, thank you very much. W commented. W, like that. Still Matrix. Bloody hell, I didn't realise there was that much. Lifeversity commented. Wizzy Wizard. Dude, followed my channel for a while now. Jerome Diwali. Nice comment again. Thank you guys. Coda Jaro. Thank you. Hopefully I'm not butchering this. A new subscriber just called Gary. Welcome to the channel. New subscriber CVB. Nerd UK. Another new subscriber. Wow. Flipping heck. New subscriber Pastet 89. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Shiny Stacker as well. Thank you for your comments recently. New subscriber Michael Goodell. And thank you for commenting. Tom P, new subscriber. Gee whiz, Batman. Johnny B, thank you for your comments. I do believe we are getting Gold Silver Hunter. Yeah, you comment a lot on my channel, so yeah, I'm really, thank you. I think you actually send me messages as well, which is really cool. So yeah, I think I've gone through the list of people that have commented over the last 3 weeks, I think. It's very amazing, to be honest. I think as a channel we now have 360, I believe, subscribers. Great shout outs from 365. Great collaboration with Cobra Stacker and Camel, which has brought more people to the table, which is fantastic. We're starting to get, I'm even starting to think, oh crikey, this 500 subscriber thing is quite possible, maybe sooner than what I thought. So that's really cool. It's amazing. It's I just cheers everybody. Absolutely cheers everyone. I'm very humbled by it all, really. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So just very quickly, the giveaway's still there. It's plodding along. I did post an update on how much it was the other day, how much it's got up to. And I just had a quick check before I come over to the studio to do Whiskey Wednesday, and I think that 500 giveaway Bitcoin prize, 500 subs Bitcoin giveaway prize is at 258, so it's 158% up, £258 it's worth. Don't know what that is in dollars. Getting on for 300, I suppose. So yeah, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. I wasn't sure. I thought it was. I had a bit of an inkling, because you all know, I like my Bitcoin. I had a bit of an inkling that if it was due to do something, then I thought, oh, what a great prize, and it's a great thing to show growth of an asset, and I'm hoping that people are just not looking at money go up. Possibly they're looking at the depth of why money's going up in that particular asset at the moment, and go down a journey of education in the financial industry. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. But it's an amazing learning curve. So that's doing flipping well, and the way Bitcoin's going at the moment, who knows? It's just it's very hard for me to follow. This is my first proper bear market in the with a vested interest in the bear market, in the cryptocurrency bear market anyway. Not that I like calling Bitcoin a cryptocurrency, but it is, I suppose. But it's the daddy of them all, the king of them all. That's for sure, but that's only my opinion. Nothing in this video of mine. I'm never going to tell you what to do. But yeah, it seems to be doing really well. So I thought back in October, that was a great time just to put £100 into Bitcoin. It's just sitting in an address, in a cold storage wallet, waiting to give to somebody once we get over that 500 sub mark, and then we'll go through how we're going to try and get someone to win it. The 1,000 sub mark is going to be mad, really, but it's really cool. Really cool. So that's going well. I've really got a croaky. I've sort of had a semi-cold this week. It's left me with a bit of a groggy voice. So I do apologise for that. Anyway, what's been going on? Let's go through. From a YouTube point of view, since last Whiskey Wednesday, come on, think. None of this is scripted, guys, if you're new to this channel. I never script my Whiskey Wednesday. Well, I don't script any of my blooming. Well, that's a lie. On the odd occasion I will, when I want to be a little bit specific about something. Hopefully I said that right. But as a rule, yeah, I just come and have a chat. So what's been going on? YouTube-wise, from a precious metals point of view, you all know that I'm going to shout out to Stack Collector. Is really putting some interest in his blog on a Friday. I find really cool. His updates on his S&P 500 fund is really cool to see, and he talks about it very openly and honestly, and very informatively. And he shows pickups. I loved. I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday or today? He's into his sovereigns, and he'd done a little bit of a detailed video on one of his sovereigns, which was really cool. His stack chat, unfortunately, I've got an apology. I've only managed to watch half of it so far, because I normally, if I haven't got the time on a Saturday night to watch it, which is pretty rare, I normally watch it on a Sunday morning while I'm busy doing some paperwork or doing something about work, or pottering around doing some stuff in the house. I always find that really, because I get up early on a Sunday morning. I just love listening to it, and so I managed to listen to half of it, and I haven't had time to listen to the rest, but I will do. There's plenty of content that is great to catch up on. So yeah, Stack Collector, interesting channel, very interesting indeed. Yeah, amazing. And he was on with a guy called Coin Noob, who I don't know. I don't really know Coin Noob. I think his name's Griff. He talked, and that isn't me saying I know him as Griff. That's what he says his name is on the video. Yeah, interesting. I know he's quite big in TikTok world. Can't even comment on TikTok world because I've never even looked at TikTok personally, but that might be something I need to go and have a look at and just see what that little world's all about. Although I just read a bit of a headline on the news that in the US, something's been passed in the Senate or Congress, or I don't know how that, or in the House, however that system works, about banning TikTok. So I don't know what that's all about. It's very strange. Very strange. I don't know where that's, or what that's all about, really. So hopefully it doesn't get banned. But I don't know. I don't know what it's all about. A bit of trivial there before I come over to the studio. Just see it on just jumped up on my phone in the news feed. What else? There's a couple of videos. Been really funny. The 365 has been posting some videos on and off, obviously, and it makes me chuckle because sometimes he's got my Whiskey Wednesday in it, and my latest collaboration with Camel Finance, which was Whiskey and Rum Part 4, What a Time to Be Alive, which was recorded on Saturday with the mighty Cobra Stacker as well. And yes, I saw that. He was watching that on one of his videos, and he gave a great shout out. So he paid me some nice compliments on that, which is really cool. So cheers, dude. As always, very supportive and very honest and open. Which is super cool. So yeah, 365. I think I just very quickly whiz through a video before I come over, where he's talking about some silver certificates and gold certificates. Didn't even know they existed. So that was a nice educational point of view, where he's talking about inflation. Yeah, really interesting. Never a boring video that comes out of that channel. Who else have I been watching? Now, what? I feel a little bit bad because over the last couple of Whiskey Wednesdays, I've been talking about Gold Tooth Stacker and how I actually found the time a few weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, something like that, to actually sit and start looking at his content. And I was, yeah, I love the content. I love what he's doing. I love what he's creating. I love how he's producing it, and it was getting better and better and better and better. And I kept giving him really good, hopefully supportive comments on my channel. And then lo and behold, next week he puts out a channel. He put out quite a few put out a channel. Put out a video, put out a few videos in a row, and the last one was along the lines of he's stopping, and I thought, oh my God, I put the jinx on someone, which I hope I didn't do. He's got his reasons; they make a ton of sense. You know, at the end of the day, family comes first, always. Well, it doesn't have to, but it does for most people. But it all depends on what your outlook is and what your circumstances are, I expect. But yeah, if you've got a family, then this is just a channel, really. You know, your family comes first. It's got to. Well, it does in my eyes, anyway. So yeah, I wish you luck. I believe he's still going to be around, but obviously not doing too many videos. So yeah, hopefully I didn't put the mockers on that. But dude, Gold Tooth Stacker, I was really enjoying your content, and it's good for anyone to go and have a look, just to see, you know, how the modern twist was brought in with technology, and yeah, it was quite. It was certainly developing very quickly, and very nice. Yeah, nice bit of eye candy, that. Not the Gold Tooth Stacker personally, because I've never seen it before. I mean the channel. I'm just laughing. Yep, which is really cool. Daft Precious Metals. Yeah, that was an outrageously cool video on Hannibal, and a nice bit of history there. Very in-depth videos he puts out, which is very cool. Good channel to watch. Now, what was I going to say? APM, been banging out loads of shorts. I was talking to him the other day. He's been really busy, bless him, which most people are, you know, we're all busy. All busy, busy, busy bees. Cobra Stacker, my mate, yeah, he's prepping up for a new auction this weekend. I believe he's doing a test, trying to get his OBS system working up. That looked pretty cool. So yeah, looking forward to that. And yeah, recommend if you're after buying some normal silver, normal gold, then a good place to go. Good bit of eye candy. You have to be a member to buy anything, but it's all self-explanatory. But you don't have to be a member to get involved and take part and just have a look and have a bit of a laugh in the chat, which is cool. From a precious metals point of view, I think that's about it. From a Bitcoin point of view, I watch quite a bit of finance and Bitcoin video content because that keeps me up to speed with what's going on out there in this crazy, crazy world. So every now and then, from a Bitcoin point of view, if I see something that I think, oh crikey, I can really see some good value in that, I normally try to remember to post it in my community part of my channel page. So always keep an eye on that one. And that's likewise for anything I might find of interest, that I found interesting and has helped me understand something. So that's always worth. You might like it, you might not like it, but I think most people would probably see a good bit of educational content from that point of view. Now, you've all heard me talk about Camel Finance. He's my go-to one religious, I would say 99.9% of the time, go-to religious channel that I watch very, very, very religiously. Now, it always sounds like I'm blowing smoke up his arse. I'm always very hesitant to actually share the bottom line reason why I have learnt so much of his channel, because for me it's allowed me to produce results which is very easy for me to say without showing them, and I'm sure, and I've been this sort of person. I've sat on the other side of this screen now and gone, yeah, you can say what you like, but where's the proof in the pudding? Now, sometimes I get very tempted to want to justify when I say, you know, from my education in this space, I have had some amazing results that far outweigh my expectations. And I've often sat there and I thought, I wonder if anyone believes me. You know, a lot of people will shout and go, well, it doesn't matter. Just, you know, it doesn't matter whether people believe you. But I'm pretty old school, and I like to come across as genuine. But there's a point where, how can you show that the results are working without revealing a lot of financial stuff about yourself to the world of YouTube and the world of the internet and anyone that you want to see it or don't want to see it? So I always find that a very, very difficult place to go when I talk about my successes and the flip side of that, and the things that aren't successful, without showing that proof. And that's a difficult one. That's a difficult one for creators, because how far do you go? How much do you share? We all live in a finance world. We all live in a secure world. We all want to try and keep our security to ourselves. You know, you don't go up to your local high street, get a big placard out and show everyone what's in your wallet or what's in your bank account. And to be fair, that's very difficult when you're dealing on YouTube, because in a way that's what you're doing. So I personally find it a difficult line to actually sincerely say, well, I don't find it difficult to say sincerely, I've done okay, I've done all right, I'm really pleased, I've educated myself, I'm really pleased I've followed this particular channel and this particular channel because it really helped me. But it all sounds great, but the sort of person on the other side of the screen, it, the only thing I can hope it does is encourage you to go out and do your education. We all want to see the answers, we all want to see the proof. Well, that's difficult. Some people will share that, how real that information is, who knows? I could come up with anything and put any spreadsheet in front of this camera and no one would know any different, and I can manufacture all of those figures to make it look good, bad, all for content's sake. So yeah, it's a difficult one. So I'm kind of hoping over time that I can be consistent and come across as genuine, and I think the rest of it is up to you guys to go and explore to find out what is possible and what isn't possible. But all I can say is, getting back to Camel Finance, because I'm waffling a little bit as I do, yes, I've been watching his channel grow from the very early days, and his channel's exploded. Now, fair play, great, whatever, but I'm not interested in. I'm very. That sounds awful, because it sounds like I'm not interested in him as a person. I am interested in, and we seem to be becoming fairly, good acquaintances in the YouTube world, which is super fantastic, because they're few and far between half the time. But I do say with sincerity, if you are prepared to do your homework, it's channels like his that can improve your financial situation if you can be asked to do it. And yeah, I'm living proof of that. Now, I can only say I'm living proof of that because I know personally, and obviously my wife knows personally, and very few people know personally that, but I can't say anything else. I'm not going to lie. I've never met the guy. He's never given me anything other than nice words and nice comments. But then 365 has, and all the people that I've mentioned today have, it's you have to sometimes trust and believe in what you've been told, but then it's definitely up to you to use that information to query it. You've seen on the back end of some of my videos, it says trust no one, verify everything. Well, there's so much validity into those words. It doesn't mean to say, don't trust CPM, don't trust Camel Finance, don't trust 365, blah 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 blah, Cobra Stack. You make up your own opinions, but what you do is you spend the time learning and listening and going over and over and repeat, and then go off on your little journey down your rabbit holes and work out what's good for you. For me personally, I like the way he comes across. I like what he's saying. It makes sense. Some of it doesn't make sense. Some of it I'm not even interested in. But some of it I'm really, really interested in, and it's the bits that I've been really, really interested in that have helped me achieve, some really cool results. So that's super cool. So yeah, hop on Camel Finance. It's very easy to find, but that's like everyone's channel that I've mentioned today has got valid, good content in. Whether it's stock market, Bitcoin, crypto to a degree, old coins, new coins, gold, silver, general investment. There's some really cool stuff out there, without a doubt. But you got to remember to do your own research. But saying that, I had the pleasure of doing whiskey and rum last Saturday. with the camel. We had Cobra Stacker on, and yeah, I had a great time, absolutely great time. I've had some wonderful feedback, some wonderful comments. It looks like a lot of people enjoyed it. A lot of people have come to my channel from Camel's subscriber base, so I will probably have to start thinking about talking about Bitcoin a little bit more, which is super cool. Don't mind doing that because I'm into it. But yeah, that chat was absolutely brilliant. Great feedback. A couple of hours long, well, almost 3, I think. But it seemed to work. It was a bit of an experiment, and I said to Cobra, funny enough, during the week, and via email with Camel, this made my wife crack up. I said to her, oh, we've had a really good response to this. It's been quite a successful video by the looks of it. Good positive feedback, plenty of views for my channel anyway. And yeah, it seems like it's really well. And I said to her, I wonder if it's because I didn't get to say too much. And she couldn't stop laughing. She said, there you go. Maybe you just got to shut up. And I just sat there and I thought, well, maybe I have. Because I must admit, the two of them made it very easy for me. And it allowed me just to direct things a little bit, which I really enjoyed, to be honest. I've often said I love to listen. Believe it or not, but I can't do a Whiskey Wednesday by listening to myself. I have to say something. But as a rule, when I'm out and about, I'm a firm believer in shutting up, listening and observation, because you have a tendency to pick up more interesting things about the people that are talking, but also interesting things about what they're saying. And you can't do that if you're talking yourself. So I loved it, absolutely loved it. Well, I've had a chat with the lads since. We're all willing to do these on a regular basis. So watch this space. We're going to do them a lot more regular. And I would like to be able to open that up to one more visitor on a, here and there. Open it up for someone to pop in, have a look, have a chat. Only stay for, half an hour if you want to, or you can stay for the full term. We'll give that, and that'll allow you to come in, maybe ask us all questions, ask us what you want, Cobra's he's got a ton of knowledge and what he's done. Camel's got a ton of knowledge he's done. If you ask me about plumbing and heating, then I'll probably be able to tell you a lot as well. It's just a really cool chat, and yeah, we can keep it very informal. There's nothing to be scared of. I know, and I want to assure everybody, I know it. I don't know nothing really, to be fair. A lot of you young guys know a hell of a lot of me. But I can bring some value from a bit of a life experience point of view, I suppose, which is cool, and my personal experience and what I'm doing. So yeah, we're going to make that a regular feature. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if anyone would like to come on, then bang, start sending me some emails. It's very easy. It's all done on a Zoom call, and as you saw, no pressure, absolutely none. I don't do pressure at all. I can't see the value in it, for sure. So yes, that's going to be a very interesting little thing that we can bring and hopefully learn about. So that's what's been going on in my little YouTube world from a learning point of view. Pardon me. Gold's been, having a little bit of a shooty up here, isn't it? Which is pretty cool. I'm just going to have a look and see where we are with that at the moment. Where are we with gold as we sit? I haven't got it in pounds, but $2,172. What's that around? Was that about 165, 166, 167 pounds per ounce? Silver $24.94. Was that 19.5 pounds, £19 roughly? Maybe, I don't know. Interesting, very interesting. Have you been, did price go up? Does that scare you? It'd be interesting. You can put some, let me know in the comments whether you get scared when price goes up. Does that make you buy? Does that make you want to sell? How are you getting on with selling? If you've been selling, are you finding it easy, hard? I don't know where it's all going. It's really interesting. Trying to understand what drives the market is, you need a crystal ball, and so I like what Campbell's taught me. He said, no one's got a crystal ball. All you can do is look at things on a daily basis and try and work out a plan of, with all the information that you can learn about, try and evaluate some risk into your investment and finding out how much risk that you're willing to put into certain investments. And he's got a lovely video about risk. It really makes sense. Really makes sense. But I've just used that analogy to apply that to how I want to be risky in my investments. So that's really cool. So yeah, gold, yeah, really strange one. It's an interesting thing for me for this year because I've got a goal. I'm trying to average an ounce of gold purchased every month. Now I've got this psychological thing going on where it's now the price has gone up, so I have to evaluate whether I wait for a price that may never come back down again to back down to where we'd all like it to be at the £1,500 mark, in pounds, obviously. That'd be wonderful. Get it under that 15. That'd be good. But technically, when you look at the possibility of that happening, I'm not so sure that's going to happen. So I have to work out from that is what could that, if there was going to be a flush out and it come down again, what is the percentage possibility of it coming down to certain levels and price points? Now I sit there and I try and work that one out, and as I said, I haven't got a crystal ball, but I spend a bit of time trying to work it out, and yeah, I'm not quite sure. We're going to see those levels that it's going to come down, possibly for a very long time, if at all, as time goes on, because the world's getting a bit strange out there financially. So when we start looking at price, it can have a big psychological effect on our buying habits and selling habits, because it's not quite. It doesn't seem like it used to be anymore. So you've got to try and work out a different sort of strategy. So for me, it's a case of I want to try and continue my goal of that ounce in probably in a fractional setup. More than likely sovereigns, more than, maybe the odd quarter here and there. I do like getting the 1/10 as a nice little fun for my grandchildren one day, as and when, but mainly sovereigns and the odd quarters. So yeah, it's a way of me sort of really trying to work out what could be a good price to still buy out. Now, some people could say historically any price is a good price up because it always goes up over time. Yeah, that's very true. But I think you have to work out your timelines, why you're doing it, and what your true reasons for doing it are, and then evaluate what's comfortable for you at the end of the day. Same with silver. Silver's my nemesis. It's all too pretty. It's all getting too arty. It's all getting too lovely, and it's getting very, very addicting because the pieces aren't so bland anymore to me. From from just I love collecting my pieces. I'm getting totally addicted to the Perth Mint and what they do, so that's just going to be a continual process. I've calmed it right down to a degree, so yeah, and I think silver is just going to be something that I love to, to collect really and explore, but mainly it's gold. Bitcoin, I've believe it or not, let me say something about Bitcoin. It's an amazing price now. It's far exceeded my expectations so soon in this year. But yeah, it's denominated. We all look at everything as pound notes, price against the currency that we use, that we buy or sell our stuff in this country, or whatever country you're from. Now, same applies with Bitcoin. A lot of people be put off with that. Oh my God, it's, what is it, 50, almost £57, £57,000, about $72,000 per Bitcoin. But you can buy a piece of a Bitcoin. They're called Satoshis. There's 100 million Satoshis to one Bitcoin. So you don't need to, like I have done for our 500 subscriber giveaway. I just bought £100 worth. And when you look at what that £100 has done, yeah, there's a full argument of, when I bought it, what's happened since I bought it. But when I bought it, I didn't know what was going to happen because I didn't have that crystal ball. Just had my own educated risk on the investment that I invested in, what I said earlier. And it happens to be doing something, and all the right things have come together at the right time, and possibly they're going to continue to do that going forward. Maybe not, I don't know. But what I was trying to say is you can buy a fraction of something, and you can still watch that build. So I even, every now and then, although I haven't purchased much Bitcoin in recently, every now and then I will, if I've got a spare bit of money, I will just buy, £50 worth, £100 worth. Because if it's going to go up 10%, your £50 going to go up 10%. Your £1 going to go up 10%. Your 20 quid's going to go up 10%. So you have to sit there and work out, pardon me, which I do. Money's money at the end of the day. I'd sit there and I'd be like, okay, if I put kind of 100 quid in now, forget how many Satoshis I've got my core base position. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is, even if I didn't have, I still would see it as value, a good risk piece of value for a low amount of money, because you've got a really good chance of making a few percent on it. Okay, you've got a good chance of losing on it as well. We all know that. We all know that with any type of investment. I'm not telling you what to do. I just hear a few people saying, "Oh, it's too expensive. It's got too expensive now." Well, maybe if you want to buy a Bitcoin or two Bitcoins and you haven't got a spare 6 figures for getting two, then yeah, obviously, who has got a spare 6 figures, for God's sake, man? But it's all about education, nothing more, nothing less. So yeah, don't be scared of anything. The only thing I will say is just please be very careful with what you're doing. I know I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh yeah, there's a lot of scams." Not wrong. There's a lot of headline scams that we've seen about in the crypto space over the last couple of years. Where there's money involved, you'll always get people scamming you. So people can sell you dodgy silver, people can sell you dodgy gold, people can sell you dodgy cryptos, People can sell you dodgy windows, dodgy buildings, dodgy games, dodgy drinks, dodgy food. Educate yourself. It's all a minefield. Everything's a minefield, and you have to be on your game, on your ball all the time. You have to. What's the greatest thing I say to my kiddies? They're not kiddies, sorry. Is your money's precious. You go out there, you work yourselves into the ground, and you're having to do it in excruciating amount now just to get by. You work yourself into the ground, exchanging your time and energy for someone to give you money in exchange for your time and energy, hopefully providing a service or product that is useful for the people that you're serving or providing to. So that's really hard to come by. But trust me, there's people out there that want it, and they will do anything to get it off you. So you have to be on your toes, You have to be on your toes. And you don't have to be, obviously. You do what you like. But just be careful. Be careful. Please try not to get desperate. I know it's difficult. You can get under a ton of pressure. I read a lot of stories. I listen to a lot of stories from my sons and daughter about their friends and the difficulties that are out there. It's tough. But use the community. Use Stackers Social. No need to be on your own out there in this world. And educate yourselves, but just be careful. Always. That's a great message. Believe it or not, I'm going to call it a day there. The time goes so quick. I've got a few little videos to do this week. I'm really enjoying my new setup with my little pond, which is super cool. But yeah, just be careful out there. Don't forget, Kobe Stackers auction this Friday, I believe. Friday? Yeah, I'm sure it's Friday. You got a stack chat on Saturday, I believe. If I'm saying any of it's wrong, guys, just put it right in the video, in the comments. Other than that, well done. If you've had some right results in your investments recently because you're in the right markets at the right time, well done. Enjoy it. Be careful. Make sure you're doing the right thing. Watch your exit plans. Watch your, it's all right just making loads of money. If you're lucky enough to make quite a bit of money, whatever that quite a bit of money is to people, it's different for all of us. Make sure that your exit plan doesn't get you into trouble. Make sure you're not going to get caught up in tax and capital gains and all that sort of stuff. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll be fine, absolutely fine. So look after yourself, take care. Not sure there's anything I want to say. Thank you very much to everyone that's new, that have popped along on their first Whiskey Wednesday. I love my Whiskey Wednesdays, really cool. Can get, for any new people, it can get a little bit outrageously leery sometimes. I have a tendency to swear a bit if I get really passionate about some shit. But it's all part of it. It's nothing. I'm not going to apologise for it because it's part of my personality in certain circumstances. So, cool. Love it. I don't think there's anything else. Take good care of yourself. Look after yourself. Today's a special day for me. It's actually my birthday, 59 today. And I've had a smashing day off. Went out with my wife for dinner today, which was really cool. Had some nice cards, some nice gifts. This was actually one of the nice birthday presents my wife paid for, which was really super cool. Yeah, I like that. To the moon. To the moon, baby. So yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of, well, I'm going to go and edit this and hopefully get it out today. What's the time? 8 o'clock. Another birthday present there. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, take good care. See you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.